All right, folks, she's the woman with the second fastest time ever in the women's 200, the women's 100, plus was recently awarded the Order of Distinction, Commander Class, and for the second straight season and the third time overall, a top 10 nominee for the 2021 Female Athlete of the Year. She's also the only female to get double-double at the Olympic Games, and as far as I know, just the second person behind Usain Bolt to do that. Mrs. Elaine Thompson-Herah rushed home from training to zoom in with us. Good morning, my friend. Welcome to Smile Jamaica. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for having me too.
And you look like you just wake. You don't look like you just did how many hours of training?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Honestly, I had to just came on, rush home fast and to just put on a little makeup and to come on live to talk to you guys.
No, man, you are great. When you hear that you are the fastest woman alive, what that do to you when you hear that?
Honestly, I didn't expect to be the fastest woman alive, you know. It has been a challenging season, and to be the fastest woman alive, it's a surreal feeling. I don't think I have soaked that in as yet to know that I am the fastest woman alive. But honestly, it's a good feeling to be amongst the history and to be in that history book. So it's a wonderful feeling.
And certainly, well, you can tell me, I mean, just to carry that title around with you puts you under so much pressure because you are the target now of everybody else.
Yes, you know, normally I would be in a pretty simple composition where I would just now have to be out of my comfort zone, almost like I would say, I have to be trained like the boys, you know, the class 1 boys. So now I can't be too laid back in training. I have to just push myself to the limit where how I started last year is like, I have to be like probably 5 more steps ahead of that. So I can't be too relaxed, you know. Everything I do, I have to just push my body to the max, you know. So I'm not a simple athlete anymore. I'm a world-class athlete. So I have to probably train like the class 1 boys.
Yeah. And I'm sure you will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think your best finish at Champs was 4th place, I think. So when did you know that, you know, that I'm as good as anybody in the entire world? When did that happen?
You know, never. It was a feeling from I started out, even though I was not a winner at Champs or Caribbean Games or any other way on the circuit. But, you know, it's been a feeling that I have in me, and that's why I continue to train and work hard, you know. I think I grasped that feeling like from 2015 when I won my intercollegiate championship with a time of 11:10. So I know from that time, the time keep rounding down, you know, and I made my debut on the Prefontaine Classics in Eugene when I ran 10:84. So from that time, 2015, I know it is coming.
What happened in the last 2 to 3 years specifically, and maybe even the last year, Nev?
Yeah.
I mean, when we were hearing, okay, Elaine is in the best form of her life. We've been hearing it, you know, but boy, Elaine is like what we hear and what you did. So what was that thing? Something seemed to have happened that just catapulted you mentally, physically to the stratosphere. What was that?
You know, Simone, you know, as athletes, we tend to push our body to a level where it has never been before, you know, coming off a Olympic season, you know, you thought you would be dominating consistently, but that never happened for me, you know. The injury still lingers for me, you know. Every time I started out having a great season, then the injury pops in, you know, and hold me back, you know. So it was challenging for me, both mentally and physically, you know, because to sit on the sideline for days, kind of train, watching others train, and you just sit there, not doing anything, it's hampering my brain, you know. So I think those 3 years was very challenging for me, you know, going on the circuit, not dominating, at the championship, not earning a medal. So that was a little bit challenging for me. But I think because I'm a fighter, I just keep on fighting, because I knew that I had something inside of me that is ready to unleash, but I wasn't getting that season at all. But I think this season was just for me to prove myself that whatever that I've lost those 5 years, I gained it back this season. I think that's one of the most things that I'm really happy about. Even though the 5 seasons that I had passed, I don't dwell on those seasons. I try to use this one to motivate me and to see that, you know, I have so much more in store because of those seasons that I have lost. So I just have to just continue to be a fighter and continue to work hard and put my mind to whatever I put it to.
Yeah. Everyone is waiting for me to ask you why you left MVP. So, why did you leave MVP?
Honestly, never. I think I have grown. I have understand my body, and I know what I want in my career. And I think parting with MVP was a very sad move for me. You know, I consider it a lot, but I think I have to just try to do what is best for me, and every athlete know what is best for them. And I think I know what is best for me, and I think I'm just working on that right now. Do what is best for me.
And you're training independently. We were talking to David Riley on Friday. I was asking him what that generally means when an athlete says that. But I'm so glad you're here to tell me what. Does that mean you're coaching yourself? Does that mean your husband is coaching you? Does that mean you're working with different coaches? What does that mean?
Well, pretty much my husband just oversee what I do. I've been in the sport for over 10 years, so I pretty much know what works for my body. So pretty much I'm just working under my coach eyes. So I'm just doing what I know works for me.
Yeah.
And for the folks who say that you got to your pinnacle through your former coach and what you were doing before with your former club, and wondering, you know, why now was the right time for you to leave when you had started to just kick down all these doors, and wondering if this will really help in your upward trajectory from here. What do you say to those people, Elaine?
Honestly, everybody, you can't stop anybody from talking, because I know my truth. You know, it's been a rough journey for me, and you know, I gave it another chance after 2019 when I did not earn a medal at the World Championship. So I just give it another shot, you know, and then there comes the corona where it put me in a position to just continue to work on my goals, and I didn't expect to achieve all this season, you know. And many persons didn't knew that in the back of my head, I still wanted to go on my own from after the championship that I lost, but I still hold my composure and I just gave it one more shot, you know. Didn't expect to be the fastest woman alive, you know. So I've been through a lot. Nobody knows my story, only me. So hopefully one day I can tell my story to the world, but at this time I can just share a few. But, you know, it's been a while. I've been through a lot. So I think this move, probably persons might say it's a bad move, but I know my story, I know my truth. So I do what is best for me.
Yeah. Your training camp will be based here in Jamaica. You're going to stay home, or are you going abroad?
Yes, I am home. That's why I'm talking to you now. I rush home from training. So I am here training right now. I'm at Michael College training, doing my pre-background season.
How do you feel? How does training feel?
Honestly, Simone, I'm feeling great, you know.
Great.
Even though I probably miss hiding behind some people running when I'm lock and boss, but I'm just trying to be new to my environment. It's pretty new to me being on my home, but I know I can manage. I believe and I trust the process. So whatever I put my hand into, I know it will happen.
Yeah.
You chasing that 10-4?
I was just a question.
Jinx. Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it?
You know, Simone, anything you put your mind to, it is possible. I'm a person who loves to write down my affirmation and my goals, and I've been doing that for this preseason, and that is a part of it, of course. I ran 10:54, so that means I'm pretty close. I'm just working towards it right now.
Yeah. Final question. How do you feel about being nominated? Think you're going to win it?
Honestly, I feel great. It's my second time nominating for that award, and this time I believe I can win this one, because, you know, for athletes to win double twice, you know, break the Olympic record, I think I might have a shot this time, and I feel great to be nominated.
Oh man, you should win it. I think you will. And there,
you know, it's a vote.
yeah, we can vote, right?
Yes, we can. We can.
We
Yes,
can.
by liking the picture on the World Athletics page.
Yeah, man.
I did it this morning, but some people not on social media, so I may have to just do it for them.
Yeah, I don't know why to these
Them.
people why they're not
No,
on social
probably.
media. I mean, I
Who you appoint, sir? You met her.
Oh, it's me.
Sir. Okay. But you-
Well, Elaine, it is so good to see you. We are all so very, very proud of what you have done, not only last season, because you won the double before, and to do it again is just absolutely amazing. I pray that your move will just help everyone obviously you, but everyone in your group, and you will get that 10-4. I kind of feel that you're going to get the 10-4.
But she already seems like
Yeah.
she's in a better
Yeah.
place and space.
I think
than
you're going to get the
Teresa.
10-4. So
Yeah.
when you
Thank
get
you,
it,
Neville.
yeah, when you get it and you get the interview, just say, never did tell me, say, me I go get it. So big up, Neville.
Yeah, and also when you're ready
Thank
to
you,
tell
and I
your
appreciate that.
when you're ready to fully tell your story, I know of a vehicle where you can tell your story very openly.
Sim
Yeah, I'm
soul
just taking
section.
my moment
And
and
for
my
sure.
time.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Hopefully one day.
And thanks him for this morning because, as you said, you had
Yeah,
to
man,
leave
no
training
problem.
and come back. God bless you. We love you like crazy. Look
Yeah,
after
man,
yourself.
you too. And thank you for having me.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
The fastest woman alive, believe it or not.
I
And the
see.
second fastest woman ever. Eh?
Could have been me, you know. I never give up my tracks.
Let me be serious because she's right. Could have been Sim. And I would be right there with her saying, go on, Sim. It's like, oh, Elaine, look, 10-4 is 23-2. She would have
50 meter.
over the 60.
We can dream, folks.
Did you know, and this is a true story, did you know that there was a Calabar athlete, they needed that point, and of course if you get to the final on the track events, everyone gets a point. He walked the 200 because he was hurt. And he just literally, everybody get up and gone, 25 this, 24 this, about 3 minutes later.
So why I can't do it?
But you would do it in much faster time. You would
21?
No, it was a 200. If you did a 200 and a 21, a world record, so you can stay there.
True.
All right. Fantastic that we had a chat with Elaine Thompson-Herah.
Can I have my pen and my
Hope some of the
paper?
questions that you wanted
You're
to
so
find
kind.
out were answered this
Thanks
morning.
so much.
More and smile when we come back
Can you
from
pass
this
my
break.
pen?